I really didn't want to review these videos because I don't have the ophthalmologist report. I've got a child that's in glasses, sometimes not in glasses. Okay, first of all, when you're working with traumatic brain injury, you have to make sure the world makes sense to them. And the best way to do that is through their vision and their other senses. But through their vision, one of the biggest things that needs to be worked on is, first of all, do they have binocular vision? In this case, no. And do they have convergence? Well, if you don't have binocular vision, meaning the eyes working together, you're not going to have convergence. But again, you're certainly, if you need glasses, aren't going to have convergence without using glasses, because then you don't have the binocular vision. So what glasses do, by putting on just a simple pair of glasses, right? So let's say my right eye is different than my left eye, for whatever reason. People think that the glasses are just there to help you read better, because we have adult-based processes that we put on our kids. But lots of times the glasses are there to make both eyes aligned. You have binocular vision, right? And so, but just because you put a child's glasses on and make them have binocular vision, doesn't mean now they have the muscle function for convergence, because if they haven't had convergence since they were babies, I don't know when the glasses were given, I don't know any kind of the optical history, right? But convergence is also a function of movement. It not only do your eyes converge, but so do your hands and your feet. This is coming to midline. You're converging your body. You're converging your fine motor skills as well as your gross motor skills. This is why, like this month was grabbing your feet, or is going into grabbing your feet webinar, because I'm working on it now. And a lot of people don't realize it's one of the most important milestones that you have, and it's one of the most major. People want crawling way more than grabbing your feet. And I'm like, convergence. If they don't grab their feet, you're going to have difficulties with all the other milestones for sure. And you're not going to go into those momentum milestones, like throwing a ball, grabbing a ball, vroom, vroom with a truck. And when I see that they can't do this and they want to work on this, I'm like, they didn't grab their feet. And they're like, what does that have to do with it? Everything. So now you're at this stage in life and you're wanting him to do certain things, but we don't have convergence. We don't have convergence in the vision. You don't have it in the fine motor skills or the gross motor skills. If you want to improve every movement in the body, we have to improve the vision. So, and I'm not talking about, please guys, don't suddenly do this kind of convergence. Let me tell you, if your child, that's like testing for head lag. If your child couldn't do it yesterday, they're not going to do it today. Don't do a head lag. But the first things in convergence that you look for is maybe this, right? So you converged on this, and then you can converged on that. Right? So it's active, passive convergence. When I sit there and look at your eyes, and then I suddenly want to look at the ring on your finger or something, I'm not converging the whole way down and the whole way up, right? That is more what you see, let's say, with autism, because they don't have active, passive convergence. If I'm looking into your eyes, and then I look down at your ring, and then back at your eyes, right? That's active, passive convergence. And so that's what you want to work on first. And you're not getting that. You're not seeing that. But again, I apologize. This is where you need the eye report. You need to know what's going on with your child. Just because you're putting glasses on, you really didn't get the full picture, literally and figuratively. And so that's why you're having issues with his development, because he really just can't see. And he can't see because he doesn't have convergence. He doesn't have the depth perception. He doesn't have any of those faculties. And that's your number one priority. But we have to understand what's going on. I hope that helps.